Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Sao Paulo, of course, one of the best supported sides in Brazil, in the whole of Latin America. The Morumbis, the ultimate shrine, where 66,000 or so congregate week in, week out.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Messi. There's the hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Now it's Bale. Shapes to shoot! Messi finds himself offside. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his sleep.
Fired from distance. Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
You could play for any team in any league, in any land in the world, and you would never strike a ball more purely than that.
Well, as soon as it left his foot, that was destined for goal. Rocket man.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Messi.
And the ball's gone astray. Sao Paulo do have a chance to counter here. Sao Paulo leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Pull it. Sao Paulo finding their passes.
Zico. Roberto Carlos. And it's Zico.
Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific.
Nice control. Zico!
Pull it. Busquets, who does have an assist to his name.
That's a nicely measured pass.
Pull it. Cannavaro is the guilty party there. Time, excellent interception.
Oh, that's beautifully weighted.
Now it's Pullet.
Pullet has a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Pullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Sao Paulo with the corner, they're first.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And pull it! Oh, he's been caught napping. That's a lovely pass. He's free, he has got space. And he gets rid in a hurry. It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Messi, he's tried one! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Sao Paulo are doing very nicely, thank you. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And more and more and more! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Now the finish! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Sao Paulo are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Busquets. Lovely bit of skill. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bale. Now Davids. Now it's Zico. It's run loose here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Cannavaro. Some resolute defending there. He's through. Now is he in? Adams. And it's Hullet. Zico! He has done it! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And the first 45 minutes are up.
Sao Paulo have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Sao Paulo 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. So off we go once more. No changes at half-time that we're aware of.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Now it's Mbappe. He can run onto that. Cannavaro. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Zico. Hullet. Oh, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Quality ball. Hullet is onto it in a flash. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Zico.
And it's Hullet. Bale. Now it's Bale. There's the shot! And he's only too happy to take that back.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Hullet. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Zico. Can he finish? Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Spread neatly. Mbappe. He's picked his way through. He's cleared it out of harm's way. Hullet did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That is good alertness. Could be danger here. Maldini. Busquets. Dimitrilis. And it's Rijkaard. Mbappe. That's good play. And he's got the beating of his man. Tchouaméni. Davids. No, that's been intercepted. Busquets.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Thuram. Bastoni makes the interception. Busquets. And it's Hullet. Zico. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read. Great defending, strong and determined. But that has not gone well. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Half an hour gone in the second half. Adams wins the duel this time. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Zico. And he welcomes it in. Ah, such a clever touch. Hullet. He's had a fair tumble up. And the shot! He scores! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to most of his peers?
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, is this the start of a comeback?
Camisa 24. Deixando
Cannavaro cuts out the pass.
Camisa 20. Neymar.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Camisa 22. Substituição em andamento.
Rijkaard. Davids. And here's Hullet. Zico. The referee's awarded a free kick. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And it's Zico. Interesting ball. Shapes to shoot. Davids. Zico.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. We get a throw in. Neymar. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
More than half a century of history, the Estadio Morumbis, this gargantuan arena, has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Roberto Carlos, terrific header! He will be livid with himself. Cannavaro is there, and he can pick it up.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Zico. Luis Suarez.
Deflected behind for a corner kick.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Sao Paulo
Have the chance to go the other way.
Son Heung-min.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played back.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Davids does really well there, he is strong.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one.
And it's Son Heung-min. And he's been shifted off it.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. And here's Son Heung-min. Looking for the run. Son Heung-min! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, what a climb! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
That's a sweet ball, that. He's through here. Ter Stegen will lay claim to that. Davids. Roberto Carlos. Nice interception, well timed. So it is still 0-0.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Hullet just eases him off the ball. Davids did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Milan have their second corner now. Lovely bit of skill. Davids
Proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Corner number 3 coming up. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Hullet. Messi. No, that was never going to make it. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Zico. He's having a go. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Bastoni.
Here's Roberto Carlos. And it's Zico.
Sao Paulo are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Zico. And it's Hullet. Seedorf.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
So what can they make of this? Zico.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
And it's Zico. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fired deep towards... He's got tall! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So there was the first half.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
Substituição no time do São Paulo. Camisa 22.
Here we go again then.
Camisa 8.
0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Camisa 18. Camisa 16. Teremos uma substituição.
Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Sao Paulo come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Roberto Carlos. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well read, and the danger is averted. Busquets. Played into space out wide. Nunez! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Tchouaméni gathers from the goal kick. Oh, some tackle that. And it's Zico. Oh, no joy this time. Good read, needed to be.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Couldn't squeeze it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, they could break here. Some good work on the right flank here. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi battling down that right flank. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tchouaméni cuts it out. Now it's Darwin.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Sao Paulo
perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
That looks a cracking ball. Hits one! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
Sao Paulo have their third corner.
Vai para a entrada do jogador, camisa 20, Neymar.
Prompt interception. Cleared without complication.
Maldini. Nice sequence of passes, this. Stood up well to him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Darwin, always onto this. Maldini makes the interception. And it's Neymar.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Pull it. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, shooting chance! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And it's Messi.
And Hullet! Oh, that was no routine save.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Hullet! And yes, it's there! And that could well be the winner.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So we have our breakthrough.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
Zico. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Busquets. Busquets. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now that's well seen too.
Could move up a gear here.
Busquets. And it's Neymar. Neymar powering forward here.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. Great chance here to level it up. Messi!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
To Michelis. Platini. No way through there.
Darwin. And the number on the board is 3.
And there goes the final whistle.
Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Sao Paulo simply forgot to turn up with an attack, Peter, and that lack of cutting edge could possibly turn into something more serious for them.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.